Okay, so we have STR JIREN fully EZA'd in game. Here's stats. Full link level 10. The equips I have 12 additional, 11 create, 11 dodge. Right, just very balanced. He sucks pretty much, right? I mean, yeah, I just don't know what to say. I mean, his defense could get to enough to tank normals, which is cool, right? So we'll see. He's gonna be able to get a lot of support at the very least, right? So next to God Goku and he gets everything except for Hero of Justice, which is 25% attack, and Godly Power, which is 15% attack. But he has all of his defense things: Cold Judgment, Shocking Speed, and Turnaround of Power. That does give him a total of 37% defense. Then he's getting Infighter, Fierce Battle, then of course Turnaround of Power, which is giving him, I believe that's also 37% attack. So it's very even, just 37% attack and defense from Lynx. Starting off at 266k defense, right? So just to give you guys, well, I guess, if we're taking a look here, right, it's 268k actually. It's right. Let me see. I'm trying to look at the exact numbers. He gets 50% defense on super attack, and then 50% defense on a super attack effects. So not counting the extra support we could get from the androids, he's at 604k defense after he supers, which is not really good considering we have like 50% support here. But yeah, the androids want to get 7 orbs, so we save that here. Let's see what Jiren's gonna do. How hard is he gonna hit here? 7 mil attack stat, which is, he is super effective, but you know, is it crazy to say 7 mil super effective is not good? Like, I don't think so. I don't think it's crazy to say that at all. 7 mil super effective is kind of bad at this point, right? Like, where, like, yeah, no, it's not good damage at this point. He has 50% support here, right? No, he's getting 52% support. With that much support, it's doo-doo. Exactly, right? Keep in mind, the androids don't give their defense support until after they super attack. So, until, like, next turn we have the other pair of the androids. So, as long as those androids super, we will get the extra defense support. It's a, what is it? 35% defense support for 2 turns. We'll see these androids give that buff, I believe. But the other androids will not be able to give that buff there. I made a mistake grabbing all these orbs. I mean, it doesn't really matter for this rotation. All they need to get is their unit super, which they are getting here. So, there that is. 7 mil is good at 55%. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like a 55% unit would get like a 7 mil attack stat. Super effective, right? Like, no. Well, the androids are supporting a lot, and they also kind of like are frauds too. So that's one thing you have to consider. Thanks, Shirai Goku. You're truly amazing. Are you not gonna note how this Jiren's purpose is a completely different like design? This Jiren is supposed to be like an attack. Like he's designed to be an offensive stunning unit, basically. Like he's not designed with necessarily defense in mind, unless you're against multiple enemies, right? But yeah. Well, the androids are supposed to be support. So, I mean, here his defense, he's at 408k start of turn here, which is actually, like, not terrible, I would say, right? So, he gets 50% on super, blah, blah, blah. So, that goes up to 612, and then gets another 50%. Well, actually, no. Well, he probably would be around, like, 800k-ish here, I'm assuming. Even though he gets the 50% on a super attack event, super attack, so blah blah blah. Even though he gets the 50% on a super attack effect, yeah, 838k. Rocket does say in chat, he's getting the defensive ability from the other, what's it called? The other androids, right? And we are getting 70% defense support here. So this is going to be no offensive support, basically. Just a little bit of extra attack there from the androids. We have 6 million super effective. It is just bad, right? I mean, yeah. And this is with, like, Cold Judgment and everything. Like, if you try to link up with, like, LR Jiren, or if you want to use LR Jiren for some reason, or, like, Physical Beerus, He's going to be missing out on Cold Judgment, which is 25% defense. I'll try to show that next turn, like the numbers without Cold Judgment, but like, you know, if you guys, like, no surprise, without Cold Judgment, he's going to look way worse. I guess issue is we won't get this super attack effect, huh? That does suck, because both of his super attacks are that. It's like, I would have to get, yeah, see, we finished him off this turn, which does suck. I would like to see the androids get their super attack effect off, but it's fine. Not a big deal. Yeah, so next turn, I'll deactivate the links, and then we'll show it. Yeah, his title is Absolute Power. Absolute Mid. I mean, if he's going to be against the Universe Survival Saga enemy, maybe things could be interesting, but there's like none, so, you know. What could you do? Alright, so there's a super attack right there, sure. Yeah, and see, without Cold Judgment, you'll see his defense shoots down a lot. He loses 50k, which matters a lot with this JIREN because of the fact that, he, like, with how his multiplicative buffs work, he gets a lot from his links, so. Oh, there's a dodge. Sure. I mean, he's super effective, so he's not, like gonna be held back here. He's gonna do bad damage against every enemy. That's helpful. Dude. I mean, he's type disadvantage, but... Like, come on. Does Oceanus... Does she even hit for 1,000,000 damage? Like... Come on. I'm just saying, if he's taking 232 from Oceanus, like, what is the intention with this unit actually? Like, he was designed with Super Battle Road in mind, but obviously Super Battle Road is not really difficult anymore, so you should design these units for Red Zone in minds too. I mean, we'll see. Maybe it's like we're gonna get like physical UI Goku as a boss, and you could stun him, and then JIREN is like the best unit in the game for that event, and then it's like, oh, he has a purpose, and it's like, sure, but you know what? Other thing, he gets 30% damage reduction against 2 or more enemies. Why doesn't he just have the 30% reduction, this like all the time? And even 30% reduction, it's like 30% reduction is not crazy, by the way. It's like, okay, it's like a decent amount of reduction, considering that he's a unit that's solely just his stats, right? Like, his design is just like, oh, he has big stats. That's what it's supposed to be, but that's not what it ended up being. Oh, God Goku's hit active skill. I mean, I kind of have to play that, right? Like, I haven't seen this in so long.
Son Goku, お前はまだ成長を続けている。俺も負けてはいられんな。ここからが本当の戦いだ。楽しくなってきたぞ。
I love the active skill. Like, JIREN's not even as good defensively as God Goku and Hit, by the way, which they are rainbow, they're not fully done. Like, God Goku and Hit, are they like better defensively? Because they have the dodge too. Like, I don't know. Also, 7 orbs is such a stupid issue with this unit sometimes, man. With the androids. Like, 7 orbs is like an issue a lot of the times with them, I find. Because they lose their orb changing after a few turns. And Boda Mega is like 3 times better. Yeah. Oh, great. Look at that. I mean, he's not a slot 1 unit, but like... I don't know. He killed. Awesome. Oh, what? We can get UI Goku's revive skill? I kind of want to get it. I kind of want to get it. Like, I'm sorry. At this point, it's like, who cares? So we can see a turn now of we'll see a turn of Jiren without the 35% support, but with 17 support, which is something we haven't seen.
まだ終わりじゃねえぞ。17号やベジータ、それに他のみんながオラに託してくれたんだ。その思いにかけてもここで一歩も引くわけにはいかねえ。
You know what was always stupid? Yeah, the unit you want to dodge has to get hit 3 times for a revive. that was also always just stupid. So he's at 300k here. So he's going to get what? 150k plus another one. No, he'll get 150k. And then he'll get another, what? 225k on top of that? He's not even cracking. He's not even cracking 800k defense, is he not? He doesn't even... No, he doesn't even crack 700k defense. He's at like, what, 775k? After he supers. Which is just like, you get one shot. I mean... okay. Alright. We might see a pretty okay attack stat from God Goku and hit. Like, actually, they might have like a 10 mil attack stat, funny enough. Let me know what you guys think of Jiren. This doesn't even... Come on! Dude! There's no way they used him. There's like actually 0 way that they like... 10 mil. Yeah, I thought so. There's actually like no shot they used him. Like they did not. Like, what is this? Are you kidding me with this? Like, are you actually for real? He sucks. This... Yeah. Oh well.